Yeah, Sveno Mick here. Just going to fire up the SP370 hybrid. The boys are just about to eat, so they'll stop barking. So I haven't gone far off having this thing finished. All I've got to do is now I've just got to put a piece of plastic in at the bottom of the back guard there, just into so the pod. I've got a pod filter on it now, and I'll just really effectively it'll be sitting out in the middle of each side cover, and the plastic plate that'll go down the two subframe bars just in front of the back shocks there, in underneath, and they'll be just zippy tied to that frame, or I might make up some brackets, I don't know yet. The carburetor, it's got a pumper on it. It will be supported at the back so it's not flexing on the inlet manifold. I've got an inlet manifold from Hattrick & Co, McCurney Oz, which I'll zero in shortly and show you, but I'm just going to show you how good this thing starts. And this nice quiet engine, pulls well, is tight in the gears under load. Like if you're under load, you pull the clutch in to change a higher gear, like going up the hill under load, it's really it doesn't like changing. So you've got to take the pressure right off it and basically let it rev right back to an idle. But anyhow, I'm just going to show you it. I don't know if they're all like that. This old bike, I've only ever ridden it around the backyard or in the yard. These don't have a decomp, just get over compression. I'll kick in the guts next. Oh, I better not show that. Oh, the old rags, these old shirts that we can't talk about. Rags. Oh, what have I got here? So, anyhow, there she. That's how easy it is to fire up. So that's that. This ground's still bloody saturated. So there's the McCurney Oz inlet manifold. O-ring here instead of a gasket, beautifully made. I don't know where they might get them made, machined up, absolutely beautiful piece of gear. And this here slides up, and all I'll do is I've just got to support the carby through here, through the back here, because I don't want any weight. So you can do that, and I don't want it doing that. But, you know, especially when you're getting big air, 3 inches off the ground, all that sort of stuff. But no, this old girl holds 1.6 litres of engine oil. It's got a window here down on the crankcase. Anyhow, I've just about got it done. She's just about all finished. Just got to put another tyre on the front. That one, that Metzler there's rotten. And really, I reckon she, I don't know what you think. Tell us what you think. I reckon it looks better than how an SP looked. It's got the RM400C swing arm on it, which has been modified. As you can clearly see here, that's been modified. And that piece through here, because that's obviously the original mounts for the shockers for the RM400, RM400C, because I had an RM400C, it was a bloody good bike. So this has got aftermarket shocks on it. It's got the Coney and Icon springs, Coney shocks, and they've got under here, they've got a compression, you can adjust the compression dampening. Only compression, not rebound. So yeah, that's all good. What's she got? She's got the it's got a homemade exhaust on it, which is nice and quiet. The local exhaust manufacturer shop made it, Shane, YZ 450 or whatever engine pipe, and the SPs used to swing around, then they used to go back out. They had a round thing apparently in under here under the airbox, and then back out this side I think, whereas this has all been arse about faced. Preston Pretty front guard, DC plastics, sorry, Preston Pretty rear guard, DC plastics front guard, Preston Pretty headlight, which I really like the Preston Pretty gear. These fuel tanks, that's off I think about an 81 RM. Looks good I think, I reckon it suits it. And the seat's nice and narrow. And when you're going around corners it's really easy to slide up the seat and place your ball bag up here. So it's good, and narrow. It's narrow through here. I probably wouldn't mind getting it just cut off a little bit, because I'm a little bit of a short ass, but leave it nice and flat through here. But Preston Pretty side covers, these numbers, yeah, I just reckon she doesn't look too bad. Good old made old, solid old bike, big brake hubs. It's got XLX front forks on it, Honda front forks. Showers, as far as I understand, shower. And yeah, there you go. I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, it's all been re-raced, and it's got, instead of ball bearings in the steering head, it's got tapered bearings like a car or like a normal bike, so you can adjust it. Yeah, it's a good old thing. Air bleeders on the top of the forks, and really that's about all I've got to tell you about it. I don't know what's done internally in the engine. Got the Keyhin carby working good now. She fired up and on choke and just went rich straight away, so I just flicked that off, and so it's running nice. I'm going to leave that to Sveno Mick from the old Sveno Mick SP370/RM's hybrid. Sveno Mick out.